6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, it is time for the Bushcraft show.
That'll get you woke up a little bit. Good morning. Got Vicky in here. We got Lake. Hey, crazy.
Good morning.
Jennifer in here. WTH. Hope everybody's having a good morning. First of all, I'd like to say prayers to those in Texas, Oklahoma, and throughout the path who had lost power and damage to their homes and whatnot, because it's a doozy.
What's it at now for a category? Well, it's down to a tropical storm, right?
Oh, it's land now.
Yeah.
It's past all the tropical things. It just Oklahoma's got dumped with a bunch of rain. It's just, rain and wind now.
Yeah.
But where it hit took out a lot of power in Texas and whatnot.
Yeah, which was expected because of the size of it.
Yeah.
It's just welcome to the stormy seasons. And prayers for everybody out there that is in its path.
Yeah.
Good morning, chat. What's up, peeps?
Yeah, first of all, I don't really have, images or anything. It's just Biden making a face like,
Yeah, like what? I just for news.
Well, last I checked, Lake, it was actually heading more north than Ohio. The first sign showed it was heading that way, and then the one I seen yesterday more toward the middle of Michigan. So it's hard to say. I haven't looked like today to see where it was at.
Yeah.
And no, I don't want to look like baseball stuff.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's not even giving me a warning for it anymore. Hurricane. Yeah, it's not even showing. Yeah, it'll be like Oklahoma and Arkansas and Missouri and Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, and parts of Ohio, but not where I'm at. So, but again, it'll be more wind and rain now than anything, and it's not like it's hurricane winds. It's 40s, 50s, which is still a lot in some cases. Hey, Lady D. Good to see you.
Hey, Lady D. Be charming.
B.
In the birdies.
Oh, you guys needed the rain too, didn't you?
Yes.
I guess we can start off with a little that was there we go.
Here we go. Morning, Eric.
Good morning.
Start off with a little comedy again, I suppose.
Laughter is always good.
Oh yeah. And this comes from Italy. This is what, other countries view our country as of right now, I guess. Let me go ahead and make that bigger so everybody can see. Go ahead and play this.
Presidente Biden. Oh, President Biden. President, Mr. President. It's okay? Ok, tutto a posto. Welcome, benvenuto. No, di nuovo. Mr. President, ecco.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, very good.
Si sente bene?
Yeah.
Sì.
Thank you.
Allora.
I feel good.
You are welcome. Buonasera. Dove va? Mr. President, oh mamma. No, non arriva la metropolitana perché non è la metro, it's not the subway, non è la metropolitana qui, no.
What's your name?
Con chi parla? Mr. President.
My name is Joe Kennedy.
No, Biden, lei è Biden, è Biden, ma con chi parla? Certo, prego. Ecco, se riesce, if you can. No, sta girando su, no, Mr. President, not turn, no, you have to.
My name is
No,
Joe
ma l'ha già,
Kennedy.
l'ha già salutato, lasci stare. Buonasera.
Yeah, that's how other countries see us right now.
Joe
Oh,
Kennedy.
and that's a shame. Yeah, and it's kind of hard not to laugh, but you know, we've been dealing with this for so long. It's like we're kind of used to it, and that's a shame that we shouldn't have to be. It shouldn't have gone on this long to be embarrassed of your leader.
Well, that's what we said yesterday. It's embarrassing for our country.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much so, and it's going to be said until he's out.
Yeah,
and still talked about after fact.
Now, there's a
Joe the joke.
there's a lot going on with the story keeps changing and everything, with Democrats wanting to pull out their donations and things like this, and they're trying to come up with elegant ways for him to bow out, and I think we're way past that. But I know, like Trump, he's saying keep him in.
Right.
It's an easy win.
Yep.
What you would think it's an easy win. I'm not going to say it's an easy win because 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're meeting, trying to figure out, best ways of him bowing out and this and that, and he's still determined that he's going to stay. But there's a lot has happened since that. Let me go ahead and bring this one up. And again, this keeps changing, so who knows? Biden insists only the Lord Almighty can convince him to quit the race. But should he change his mind, Vice President Kamala Harris is by far the best position to replace him. That's his own words there. So it went from no, I'm not giving up, to well, in case I did, yeah. And I did have another one up here that had the best options and whatnot, and I got a street cleaner coming through.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second time he's came through, so hopefully it's not too loud.
Right, I agree with Beach Almond. Hunter needs him to stay in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely, if not his family forcing him to stay in, because like I said, there's reports that he wants out. He doesn't want to do this. But he's being forced upon to keep it.
Even
Yeah.
even the missus is acting all weird.
Oh yeah, she went off on
Yeah.
reporters
Why are you
yesterday.
yelling at me?
Stop screaming. Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me?
It's like, okay, you all right? She
And
asked you like
never
5
answered the
questions.
question.
Yeah. The lady asked like 5 different questions all in one. She's like, hello.
Why are
Now
you yelling at me?
this report just came in from a Russian news site, so you can take it with whatever, but they tend to have some of the better news. Foreign news seems to be better than most of ours. Said Biden's inner circle has succumbed to bunker mentality and is increasingly hiding the president even from party allies. So they're trying to keep him, away from people so they don't like, oh, he's gone, Um,
They don't need to hide him. He's already shown exactly,
yeah, but
I know.
the fact that they're canceling interviews, or canceling a lot of things that has to do with reporters, so he doesn't they're cutting out a lot of live interviews. So a lot of his interviews, which may seem that they're live, have already been recorded, or doctored, or however you want to put it. But this is the latest one. So those closest to him, his inner circle, are hiding him in the bunker, basically. We all seen that during the sickness thing. He was hidden away.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, they're canceling a lot of public venues with him. A lot of them. There's a whole list that they've canceled in the last week. They've got a big list of ones that have been canceled. So, yeah, it's. I think it's coming to the end for Biden.
Oh yeah.
And that's when we come up with who. Ooh, what? No, that was weird. Who will replace Biden? And this is the top three, evidently.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, and I'm sure 101 would be happy with the first one. It's the Michigan lady.
Oh goodness.
Gretchen of Michigan. And I'm not going to go through their stats and all this stuff, because everybody knows they've heard this and whatnot. And the second one being Gavin Newsom. And these are the ones that are poised to be able to beat Trump. It's not what kind of job they do or anything, because that doesn't matter. It's only to beat Trump. And then we got Harris,
I still
which
don't.
more than likely would be Harris,
Right.
even though she can't be controlled, which is what's coming out of Washington, is she can't be controlled. But as far that's the big three right there. And I mean, you guys in chat, which one would you prefer? If you had to pick, which one would be your president next 4 years? Which one would you pick? I know it's a horrible question, but it's like, how do you
None of
pick
the above.
something? How do you pick something like that?
Right. I still say none of the above.
Yeah, I mean that's
It, he, you know, I think that no matter who they're going to put up there, everybody wants Trump back in.
oh yeah,
Most
definitely.
definitely.
But the point being is,
It'd be more of a actual debate instead of a chit chat.
yeah, I mean, which one? And it's like you'd be screwed either way you go,
Yep.
because just the facts right there. It's like, well, look how California is being run. Um, we have two people from California right there.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Michigan. Uh, look at how Michigan, the crime rate and
Yep. It's horrible. But that's,
I mean, but who else do they have other than those three? Who else would step up and do anything?
I agree with what Heiji Holmes said before. It's why that's the only people. Why can't why haven't the younger generation? Why can't a younger person be in? Why does it have to be all the old people?
Well, you do have to be a certain. I think it's 30, at least 35. I do
Right.
believe.
But there are some, but they haven't stepped up. They probably don't want to because they know how everything's all messed up.
Yeah,
They don't want to get in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just what Biden has done. It's just like everything is all corrupt.
Yeah.
But then Eric's going off with his little Uncle Joe jokes in the chat.
I know nothing.
He speaks.
Okay. Our next one here is, we'll get out of the Biden thing and jump into hurricane issues. I'll go ahead and play the video here.
Normally, we're the ones helping people, and so this is the first time that it's actually hit close to home. It's overwhelming. As this is cleared up, we're going to make our way
There we go.
around because other neighbors have damage.
And there's people here, they probably have to rebuild their house from the bottom up, to us, just having a broken window and a little bit of the roof fly off, their house is gone. And right now, we're in day one. Hopefully we'll get it back soon.
Because that's a lot of people. And you have some that's maybe my age, and I'm 85. Today is my birthday.
Normally, we're the ones helping people, and so this is the first time that it's actually
They
hit
cut that in half. There was a bit more to that, talking about the power outages and whatnot. So, and there's millions without power right now. So, and the worst time possible. Well, there's never a good time for power outages and stuff like that, but
Right.
I'm sure it's going to be nice and toasty in Texas. So,
Well, they're already up there in the temperatures, right?
yeah, say a prayer for those involved in this hurricane and stuff, because it's a doozy, and it really wasn't that big of a hurricane, but enough to knock out power and do a lot of damage.
You what, life?
Hey, what? Hey, Ramblin' Peach, I got your T-shirt. Thank you.
Oh, you got a T-shirt? Wow.
Yeah.
See, Eric, you miss out on a lot of things. You know. Nope.
I'm not gonna.
Nope.
I'm gonna let it be. That'll be another stream.
Okay, and we got and those that have certain beliefs, you know, marriage and whatnot, and how you get married or whatnot, and well, let me go ahead and put this up here. Now, a football player is just getting married, and Christian McCaffrey fires back after his wife was attacked for promoting conservative agenda. She didn't want, you know, and she's a beauty queen. She won whatever they are, Miss Universe or whatever those things are. And she didn't want, you know, cleavage sticking out, everything. She wanted her marriage a certain way. And I don't know if they actually have a picture here or not. And well, it's from Instagram, so it's probably not going to show up. Let me see if I can. No, it's not even going to pop up. But anyway, it's, you know, it's a conservative dress. You know, it's a wedding dress, and it's like the full sleeves, and you know, like I said, she didn't want, you know, cleavage popping out or anything.
She had a traditional dress, basically, right?
Yeah,
old school. Yeah, traditional. Because you have to say old school because the way they wear them nowadays is like tramp.
Yeah. And she got slammed in, you know, social media and stuff, saying that, you know, she's a horrible person, this and that. And then, yeah, she let it go. You know, she's been in the spotlight with things before. So she went, her husband spoke out about it. What an evil thing to post online, replied, I hope you can find joy and peace in the world the way my beautiful wife does. I think he put it a good way too, because he's going to get, you know, he'd get slammed just as bad as she does.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't make a difference how you spin it. He's going to, I mean, they're going to be bad people for wanting a certain way. Yeah, she wanted her wedding dress to reflect that. In other words, not all about showcasing herself. I didn't want to exclude sex in any way, shape, or form. She said the dress, which Vogue described as long sleeve crepe crew neck ball gown with a voluptuous skirt and button lined back, complete with a 16-foot lace veil. She wanted a modest look for her wedding. I mean, why was that bad? So often you'll see some of the dresses that women wear nowadays for their wedding. It looks like maybe they came out of a
club.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're all clubbing. Yeah.
There's some. It's like, wow, you actually got married in that, you know. And
it's traditional to have a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
To make the bride look beautiful and to also acknowledge the craftsmanship in a dress.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's not all about the skin. It's not. It's about the people that love each other.
Yeah.
And having a good time. She wanted to do a modest, traditional wedding. Why do they have to pick and pry at everything?
Yeah, I wish it would
It's not
show
their
the
wedding.
dress.
They didn't pay for it, so why they should just keep their mouth shut, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's just people.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna go put on what the, you know,
Yeah.
what they said about her and all that because I think it's stupid.
They're stupid.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are stupid. If they
Yeah.
have to pick and pry at somebody like that, it's like, what are you, jealous? You know?
Yeah. And
That's what happens. It's the jealousy when people stop picking on other people like that.
yeah, and the fact that it's just not, you know, she's Miss Universe and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's not like she's trying to hide herself or anything. It's just
No.
her values and how she wanted herself to be seen with her husband on that day. She didn't want to see, you know.
Some people like that. You know, she
Yeah.
obviously likes that stuff. And why knock somebody down because of what they like, you know,
Yeah.
how they want to be, you know?
You know, and it goes back to a lot of people's values is, you
Right.
know, and that's,
Values are gone.
yeah.
Tradition.
The people that act that way, that's all they have. They're so they've got to be so miserable inside with their own lives that they see a target, whack, they go after it. It's just because they've got nothing else.
Yeah.
All they want to do is hurt and hurt and hurt other people, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, even the comments that we said, yeah, some wedding dresses are kind of out there that shouldn't be out there, but that's their own wedding. That's how they want to have their wedding. You know, that's how they want to
Yeah.
dress. They paid for it, you didn't, so shush, you know?
Yeah, your bits and bubbles.
Bits and bubbles, onions and melons.
Yeah, I came across that, and I didn't think much about it. You know, I'd like him as a football player and everything, but I didn't think that about it until I started reading. I'm like, what is so bad? But it's where we're at, you know.
We should be happy that there's still people that want to do traditional things because that's
Yeah.
what they're all trying to do. They're trying to take the you know, the traditions out of everything.
You know,
the history out of everything, you know?
Yeah. And wait for the car to go by. Evidently, this guy's getting slammed for his comment, but I don't know. I'll go ahead and play it. You'll notice that his what kind of program the president will be having.
After that, the president will hold a press conference. I guess a big boy press conference is what we're calling it, and take some questions from y'all.
This week,
Oh my.
President Biden will speak to national labor leaders of AFL-CIO, host the NATO summit to show the unprecedented strength of our alliance, hold a press conference, a big boy press conference, according to Justin Singh from.
And she repeated it too. So.
Don't forget the applesauce and the baby wipes.
Yeah,
it depends.
It depends, yeah.
This week, President.
But that was a yeah. He's getting it bad. The big boy. Oh, even his press secretary repeated it.
Oh my goodness. Such a good boy and a big boy.
Yeah, that's like
when,
after
Wait a minute.
The press secretary or the debate thing. You did such a good job.
Yeah. After she helped
good boy.
you answered all the questions. Yeah.
and he was like,
"Boy,
where's the milk bone biscuit?" Oh man.
Sorry, I keep on muting because they finished the back half of the house, but now they found more stuff to drill away at. And yep.
Yeah, this is I think again we talked about South Korea yesterday, poking the bear, and here we go with the Taiwan president says ahead of annual war games, basically saying that the little guy can take on the big guy anytime they want, basically, and it saying that throughout time, little armies have taken out and conquered bigger armies, and you know what they're talking about. It's them against China, and they're already drills have been going on for years from China, shooting missiles and stuff and flying airplanes over and having ships blockade areas and whatnot. And why, there's going to be a retaliation against this because it's just the way, it's just the way it is. So, yeah, not a smart move in my book. You don't want to start a fight with the biggest boy in the yard.
Chris Pine, who's the biggest, bestest boy?
But yeah, and this is early this morning, so expect some stuff to start happening over there. And again, sometimes I play these things that are from the left that just scream out the reason why
they need help.
We're not over there.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'll go ahead and play it and hopefully don't get in too much trouble. And I don't know who Joy Reid is anyway, so
I do.
Okay.
That big mouth on there, that talk show.
Okay. Well, she pretty much sums up the left side.
Unfortunately, she has that name for that purpose, right?
Y'all just tell me who the nominee is going to be. Let me know when you guys are finished fighting amongst yourselves who I got to vote for in November to keep Hitler out the White House. That's all I want to know. Who I got to vote for to keep Hitler out the White House. Y'all do your thing. Play in traffic all you want in front of these Republicans, acting a fool in front of these people instead of privately declaring your stuff. But don't text me no more because I'm not taking no more of these texts. Just let me know when you guys are finished figuring it out, Democrats, because I know y'all the freak out people. Go ahead and freak out, have your conversation, and then let me know who I got to vote for to keep Hitler out the White House. That's it. I'm done. Oh, and by the way, if it's Biden in a coma, I'm going to vote for Biden in a coma. I don't even really particularly like the guy. A lot of his policies, don't like him. He's not Donald Trump, right? Yeah. Hitler, White House. We keeping him out. Keeping Project 2025 out. That's all I care about. Up and down the ballot, from the rooter to the tutor. School board, all the way up to White House and everything in between. Governors, members of Congress. I'm just going to vote all the way down to keep these people out. The Project 2025 thing is the whole Republican Party. At this point, it's not about Biden. It is not about him. It's above me now. There's a Best Western next door. It is about keeping Donald Trump and his Project 2025 friends out of power. That's it for me, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think.
Now that's what I call an intelligent, well-read woman.
Yeah.
What a complete idiot.
So is she going to open up her home to all the people coming over too?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
without a problem. She don't mind working her butt off to have her tax dollars being paid for all these people coming over.
No, she
Yeah,
obviously
there's-
doesn't care
Everything
about the security of this country if she wants booby pants back. And these liberals, they're so off the chain, demented.
She's worried about her benefits being cut.
Yeah, if
Probably.
they actually talk about, you know, the issues on hand, not just
Yes,
I don't want Trump in. That's
Right.
all that matters.
tell me why. Tell me why.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's
But
and
don't be snapping
now
your
it's
fingers in your face.
the 25 thing. Now, I may not agree with everything that's in there, but majority of it is like common sense, you know.
Exactly. She's part of the problem, Alan.
Yeah, it's
She fits
that's-
in with
and that's
with
the problem.
Rosie and with Whoopi and with
Yeah,
they're
they
all
don't want to they don't want to change sides because it could, you know, I have to be on this side no matter what. If you know the house is on fire, I'm staying on my side, you know.
That's just not right.
Yeah, and that's basically what it is. It's like I don't care if the house burns down, I'll still be on my side, you know.
Yep.
And you know why the left is going all batshit right now? Because they see the numbers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they are in deep trouble, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're having their temper tantrums.
Yep.
And there a lot of talk about, you know, the doctors and the Parkinson's and all that stuff. I was going to go ahead and play that, but it's, you know, it's more of the press secretary running around the questions and stuff. I mean, when somebody asks you a simple question with all you should be saying is yes or no, and it's a 15-minute thing and never getting the answer for the question. And like the doctor thing saying, oh wait, he spoke to the doctor but it wasn't for any health concerns,
and it was over the phone.
What?
Yes, it was a teleconference, they found out.
Yeah, and it's one thing after another, and it's like, what are you talking about? You know, and yeah, I was gonna play it, and I was like,
Maybe not.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I've talked about this, Caitlin Clark.
Are they going after her again?
Oh, it hasn't stopped, but
It still hasn't stopped, has it?
yeah, she actually got more votes for MVP and all this, and more votes for the All-Stars and everything. And this is the reason why everybody, you know, is disliking her, because she comes in and but she's putting it where, you know, her numbers are better than anybody's. She's on par to break all kinds of records already.
Right.
Even with a horrible coach, or coaches, I should say, because the replacement and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they're wanting her to not shoot and make points. They're wanting her to pass it off to somebody else. Yet they can't make the baskets, so she goes and makes them, and then they set her on the bench, and it's, and the fact that she's not in on the Olympic team is like, what?
Yeah, well,
Did she not want to do the Olympic team, or they just didn't ask her?
No, she didn't get on it.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
she
she doesn't. I'll say it because I know it's a touchy subject, but I don't give a shit. She doesn't look right. That's why she's getting in trouble.
I was just gonna say they're pulling the race card.
It's all about your color. Period.
No, not entirely, because there are other white players in the league that has never been picked on like this. It's because she is better than everybody else.
Right.
She's
So
just
got
better than
two,
everybody
she's got two
else.
things against her. She's the wrong
Yeah.
color. And she's talented.
She's given the other players opportunities because she's done what the coaches have asked, and then some. She's tried to involve the whole team, but if they can't keep up, then she needs to move along and be higher than, you know.
Yeah, she's the first one in history in WNBA to have triple double, 10 or more points, rebounds, and assists in the same game. And again, there's multiple records that she's beaten, and I could go down through here, but it's more of the same. And again, it's ridiculous that she's being dealt this way, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And everybody sees it. I mean, the fact that she's not on the Olympic team says it all.
Yep.
And there have been some not up front that have said you should be up here with us. Some of the players, not all, because again, they're with everybody else. You know, she's a horrible person type thing, and yeah,
they're afraid of her.
Well, and the thing that bothers me the most is if that she was a different persuasion, so to speak, looked differently, and that was happening to her, there would be boycotts, there would be riots, there would be all kinds of crap.
Yep.
Because it's happened before.
Yep. It has.
Certain words have been spoken and about a team, and oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody was standing up and, you know, wearing their t-shirts and whatnot.
Yep.
Well, I found in life that the people that are so quick to call the word racism are exactly what they're calling the word. They're the racists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And we have to put some little cuteness in here a little bit.
What is that?
That's Long Duck Dong.
And I better get it.
Oh, they're all coming down to play.
I mean, that's a good place to have babies, but
it's
getting
funny how
down's
they're
another thing.
They must have hatched up there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She flew up there and had the babies and whatnot.
Boy.
Yeah, you can see the eggs.
Yep.
There.
Aw. But they all knew to go to him. Well, they're looking for Mama, that's why. But still,
Yeah.
They all went to the edge knowing that
and they need the water, so
yeah,
they
that's why they're going to him. They're like,
yeah, because that would have been, you know, really bad if there wasn't somebody like that. Which yeah, it's good.
Yes, exactly. They're so brave to do that. That's so cute.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you actually see good human beings.
Yes.
Every once in a while. And it's a shame that a lot of times you'll see, you know, the person recording wasn't really helping, but documenting it. which is fine. But when there's nobody else there, instead of helping, they want to get that video instead of helping the poor critter.
Yep.
Or person, depending the case.
Exactly.
That's why I dislike that.
Right.
Boomer guy from ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
During the earthquake outside of the Oakland game. He was more worried about getting the shot and everything and stepping over people that were injured, and instead of sitting there helping them, wanting to get putting the camera in their face and wanting to get questions and stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh boy,
it's very aggravating.
And that's the kind of people that need to be put on an island by themselves.
Well, they have a friend that catches up with them too. Her name's Kama.
I have a good relationship with her.
Hey, Harvest. How you doing?
Right, WTH. Talk about right place at the right time for the ducks.
Oh yeah, I mean, sit there and see a mama duck fly down there, and then look up and, whoa, here comes a baby. It was good. And again, this is the point where time to piss people off. It's time for some food. I watch this guy every once in a while. He's pretty good with the food and everything. And I haven't seen him for a while, and he had surgery on his knee, so he hasn't put out any videos for a while. But he's making cheesy chicken street tacos.
Okay, no, that's not nice. As long as it's not runny eggs, I'm fine.
And I want to make something really easy.
Well,
Ooh, that looks good.
we even got to the. This is his intro.
That's not a nice intro either. I'm not approving this. Nope. I'm not approving.
Hey, look at that wonderful egg on that burger.
No.
God.
You haven't eaten yet. Please don't.
There it is. It's running out the bottom.
Okay, guys, to make this cheesy chicken street tacos, these are the ingredients you're going to need. Some Southwestern rub. This is from LeMay's. They just opened up a new shop in Welland. Check them out. Some enchilada sauce. This one is 296 milliliters. Salt.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
I was going to say it's
Pepper.
Canadian.
Garlic powder.
Hey.
Some
I heard
chipotle sauce.
about.
Some street tacos. Some extra virgin olive oil. Some tacos and nachos shredded cheese. 1 Roma tomato. 1 lime. A white onion. This is leftovers from yesterday. Now I'm going to use some fresh parsley. A lot of people use cilantro. I don't really like cilantro, so use what you want.
Do you not like
Sour cream.
cilantro?
And 1 boneless chicken breast.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, no runny eggs.
Pepper. Some salt. And some chipotle rub, whatever you got. And you're just going to mix this up. I'm going to put a little bit more of the chipotle sauce in.
Might as well make it half and half.
There we go.
Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. Cutting up the veggies.
Next is our onions. Here to handle. Let's go. Okay, guys, next we're going to get some of this crap off. Nobody wants to eat that. See how it's still partially frozen? Now, guys, I don't have to tell you every video to wash your hands, wash your salt shakers, wash your pepper shakers. I put a lot of sauce into this, and the rest is going to go into this cast iron frying pan. This is what we're going to be dipping our tacos in. Next, we're going to do some LeMay's Southwestern. You can get this stuff at both of their shops, one in Port Colborne and one in Welland now. Make sure you check them out.
Check them out. Yay.
And you're going to give this a good mix. Now I just use a paper towel. Give myself lots of room in between. You get sauce on in the far left corner. Heat up.
Where's the mayo? TH2 said. Right, Jennifer? She's Canadian, but she don't say those two words like A. She thinks it's more the French quarters. Yeah, because like, I mean, look at all of us. You got the R's more pronounced, more Florida, and you go up the East Coast, and you got more of the Irish twang to it, and you go up Maine, and then it gets real funky.
Kind of.
Yikes, cross-contamination, John Johnson said. It's all going in one place. It's okay. I really need to get me a Blackstone.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. That's next on my list because I got my smoker, got the charcoal and the wood, got the propane. Now I need a grill.
Now you need a smart griddle.
Yeah, a smart griddle. They'll tell me when to flip that egg.
That's the diced chicken breast.
Yeah, he like scrambled that up first. Oh, Beach Almond was out when food porn starting. He's making chicken street tacos.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It looks all really good though.
Yeah. Oh, his some of his food is really good. I mean, the looks of it, I don't know for sure.
Guys, we're going to put a little bit of our
It looks good.
meat
Looks
on
like
each
fried
one.
bologna pieces.
Try our best.
The tacos.
Yeah,
Right?
It seemed like you turned that down.
Jennifer said the same thing I did. I said, it looks like he's frying bologna.
Bologna.
He's making fried bologna sandwiches. Those are the bomb, by the way, but I can't have it open.
Yeah, but you have to cut the bologna,
Yeah.
That way it doesn't bubble up. Turns into a sombrero.
The right thickness. Yeah.
Again, guys.
I wasn't paying attention to what was in the pan.
Put the cheese in there.
Oh.
Boy, he's kind of stingy on the cheese, isn't he?
Sure to look at this one. I think it may be.
Oh, when it melts all together, it's good.
Uh-oh. Got a little stickage there.
Either way, it's all going in the same spot, and I bet you it tastes damn skippy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so muggy out here today.
Oh. There's the camera view.
Okay, guys, let's start garnishing this cheesy chicken street taco. Okay, guys, I got one opened up here. First, we're going to do is a little tomato, little onion, little parsley, some fresh lime, homemade sauce.
He don't put too much on his toppings, does he?
No.
You're supposed to be sloppy with it. Come on now.
Right. It should be slathered with slop.
It should be a 10 napkin plus 10 whitey sandwich.
It should be slathered.
Yes. Slathered.
Smothered. Slathered, slopped it down. Nice brouhaha next to it, though.
Yeah.
I'll take that with it. Once you have that, and then anything's good with it. I'm sorry. It does look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, fried mushrooms with that would have been great, too.
Oh, yeah.
And then a slice of tomato on the side, right, Jennifer? Jennifer's got to go. She's hungry. She's
Okay,
talking.
guys, we're all cooked up here.
Well, the thing is, instead of, the chopping up, of course, he is in Canada, but
Right.
you already have the tomato and the onion. Where's the jalapeno to make it pico de gallo?
Right.
I know you use parsley instead of cilantro, but I would rather have pico de gallo on there. Just
right. I would
give it a little kick.
I would have taken all that and mixed it in with the meat and then fried it all together. The jalapenos, the mushrooms, the peppers, the onions. Oh, onions. Yep. And then top it with a little more,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's great what he did because it gives you. See, look at we all took ideas from what he made and been twisting it up. You can do tons of stuff. It's always good to try his recipe and then taste it, and then you know what to tweak with it.
Yep.
That's the good thing.
Let me go ahead and put.
At least there was no eggs in that one. I'm okay.
Well, I'll have to play that one next.
No,
Put some eggs on, please.
Okay, no.
This is a morning show. Where's the eggs?
No.
And if you guys want to check him out, that's his channel, Chubby Butcher.
And be kind.
Let me find the egg.
No. Come on, man.
Oh no, this is not the one with the egg. So you got
That's
lucky.
okay. If you can't find it, that's absolutely fine with me.
But with that, it is 10 o'clock, and this is it for our hour for today. And I will be, and I'm not sure if it's 5, 6, or 7 o'clock. I'll be over on Gales tonight for an interview, I guess. So if you want to, I'll probably post a link once I get it. I'll post a link on my community tab in case you guys want to come over and check that out. But other than that, I will be back here tomorrow morning. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one.
Make sure you cook your eggs. Don't make them runny, please.
Overlight.
Peace
Really,
out.
really nice and chewy.